All right. Welcome to another episode of the Red Pill Nomad, RPN. It is Monday, September 20th, and we're going to talk about being different today. I spent the weekend camping with some buddies, college friends, and had a good time. And mentioned for the first time to a couple of these fellows that I'm going to retire early in Latin America. I'm going to embrace the RPN lifestyle and move where I'm treated best, in the words of Andrew Henderson. And yeah, it did not go over well. And a good friend of mine had concern about my physical safety and financial security. And I get that. And another friend who already heard this was still himself. And it reminded me, as well as I don't know that these fellows remind me as well, that I am different. I've always been different. There's nothing wrong with being different in a society where conformity seems to be the norm or there's a lot of pressure to fit in. It reminds me of the movie American Psycho, where Patrick Bateman, the Christian Bale character, uh, does a lot of activities and has his girlfriend, the actress, um, they show up to parties and they go out to eat. They do the socialite thing for the sole focus or purpose, frankly, of fitting in. What does that even mean, right? Conforming, is what it means, in my opinion, most of the time. And yeah, a lot of folks aren't happy. I'll speak for myself. I've had to feel like I put on a happy face or the social face with my family, uh, as well as other uh, previous work functions a long time ago, right? To fit in, and yeah, I won't do it anymore. I will do my own thing, and I have that luxury. I don't have kids. I'm not married. I'm not uh, in a situation where I have this contract over my head, and if I don't keep her happy all the time and don't conform and don't bend to her will, then she's either going to withhold sex, kick me to the couch, or divorce me. Yeah, I felt like talking about being different and think about in the professional world, you're different, then you're setting yourself apart, right? Now, that can be good or bad, right? To be known as the uh, fusion, right, which is like hybrid cuisine these days, the place that does fusion the best, right, is good, especially for people who want something different, right? Uh, Being different for having the worst barbecue is not so good, but there's nothing wrong with being different. That's me speaking for myself because I've always been different. But you have to accept it. I'm 44 now. And yeah, I'm always going to be weird, a bit off, maybe socially awkward, you know. Trying to think of the word someone used the other day. Uh, Whatever. Okay. And you can, if you're that type of person, quirky was, if you're the type of person that is different, and you have your idiosyncrasies. Um, especially at a certain age, there's a point where you just don't have the energy or the fight left, right? You're not young and trying to push that boulder up the hill. It's just the way life is, and someone's going to accept your faults, idiosyncrasies, or they're not. And there are people that expect you to conform. I have some challenges within my family with the expectation. I come to them, I assimilate to them all the time. And I've had to, in my 44 years of life, come to, hopefully, or thankfully, decades ago, was this, okay, that that's not healthy. And you're never going to get them to change. So they want you to change and conform to them, to assimilate to them. It gets tiring real quick. Establish those boundaries, have some self-worth, do your own thing. I'd rather be alone than around people who make me feel lonely. Robin Williams paraphrase. Right? Pretty accurate to his quote, I believe. So accept what you cannot change, change what you can. And that is part of the red pill, in my opinion, right? Can't change women's nature, can't change programming. And that's part of being a dude too, you know? Yeah. Some people are always going to think you're privileged. I'm a white dude, a white dude. Some people may think that means I'm very, very privileged. All right, whatever. I worked, bust my ass for what I got. But hey, if in your opinion, I got that silver spoon, then I got that silver spoon. Leave me alone. Right? Bug someone else, who cares? Yeah, red pill nomad. It's okay being different. It's okay being weird. That means you have a personality, that you're on your own and not just a sheep. Because there's plenty of that around. Plenty of that. And again, this weekend, I have good relationships with my buddies. Okay. Get on each other's nerves, and sometimes it's just you need a break or space. But these are guys I went to college with, and I'd take a bullet and or jump on a grenade for them. But yeah, God forbid I do my own thing, and there's that who you think you are, right? It's a resistance to change. It's also bringing about via the reflection of the mirror that you're doing something they may be terrified of or never thought of or can't do. So, red pill nomad, it's okay to be different. Till next time.